Jeka, let's go. Well, here we go, the first one. Listen, what about the blacksmith? We're catching roach and redfin, that's it. Just keep an eye on the bite indicator. Come on. One for you, one for me. Diamond, catch the boat for you. Guys, look how it's going. Small fish immediately came to our bait near the shore. Guys, hello everyone, hello. Today we went to a wonderful place on a narrow river with a fast current to fish with a feeder and also to fish with donks. Even as a Jeka, thanks for the place that Demon showed me. We hope we catch everything correctly. This is not the first time, and today we had this new place. We will tell you about all its difficulties and all its advantages. We haven't fished in conditions like this before. Today we're going to use feeders. What feeders aren't bottom fishing? Of course, bottom fishing. Guys, we have 2 rods. Zemex iron feeder with a test of 100 grams and a test of 140 grams. The biggest one I have, the iron, is 140 grams. I also took the 100 grams to fish here in the current. Friends, we know that the current makes it tricky. There will always be a bend. Tips. So to keep the heavy feeders in place, I took 2 irons. In general, the iron is a wonderful rod that... Diamond, how long have we been fishing with the iron? Definitely more than 5 years, probably around 5 to 7 years, not 5 or 6 years, I guess. Yeah, we've been fishing with the iron for sure, and they are in great condition, as you can see, still in fighting shape. Guys, the river, it's a narrow river here, and you can fish with bottom rigs, basically using an old school setup. Just cast it out like this, because I don't know how many meters it is here, maybe about 20. Probably to that shore, as you can see, it's really narrow, just crazy. What do you do in places like this where the current is so strong, guys? We're always looking for back eddies, that is a spot where the water starts to slow down. The fish doesn't stay in the strong current, it swirls in the eddies where the current slows down. Here we see, for example, right under the shore, there is one backwater, but it is very shallow here because here we see a sandy beach. And there's a nice back eddy I want to point out right over there by that shore, just where the reeds are. If you look closely, it's calm there, meaning the water is flowing really fast, and because of the bend we have on the right, it slows down on that side. There's a little hole there. Well, and maybe someone is hiding there because it's easier for the fish to stay where the current is slower. She can eat there, rest, stand up, and so on. Jeka set up next to us with regular bottom rigs. He's going to fish with the same baits as us, right?
Well, let's start setting up the gear. Come on, let's unwind it. We need to catch in this fast current.
I don't know how our feeder will turn out. I think it will be at least 70 grams, guys. It definitely shouldn't be lighter. Now we will tell and show everything. Yes, there will be a large fraction. You can see corn, pearl barley, something like that, so that the grains immediately fall to the bottom and most likely the guys.
We're also going to fish with the same baits. So, we chose the heaviest quiver tip, 3.5 ounces. There are different ones here.
3 quiver tips for each iron rod, type 3, type 2.
With 1/2 ounce. This one is 1.5 ounces, then it's really the lightest, while this one is heavy, 3.5 ounces.
Friends, the current is really strong, and you need a rod that can handle it without any issues. We definitely know that it will hold up. So to speak, all today's times on them lavas and loads we will give also on them caught and carp. Because within the maximum test, it can really handle even some small overloads. That's right, we were throwing 80-gram feeders with 100 grams of bait, and it goes where, friends. It's still quite warm outside for the bait. Sweet biscuit. Sweet biscuit about the series. We will have 2 packs. We're going to moisten them as much as possible. Contrasting bait compared to the bottom. Even though there's sand near us, I think where the hole is, there's definitely something semi-vegetative there. So we're going to dump 2 packs in here. Just like that. Without holding back, 2 packs go in there. What do you think of the smell? What does it smell like? Well, even cookies.
Cookies. Cookies.
What do you think? Try it. It's dry in consistency like this. Like a biscuit, right?
Exactly.
There's a biscuit, and the smell is really sweet. Sweet. I think something should definitely come. It definitely is. Good bait for the light. Here, and a little bit of caramel. Wow, what a smell. Great. Let's pour all of this. As we mentioned, it's regular canned corn from the store. We pour it out like this on top along with the water. All right, guys, let's grab a spoon and a fork and start mashing. Small fish have come to our bait near the shore right away. We wanted to check the activity. Here you go. Everything's working. To understand the activity at our spot, guys, we use 3 maggots, the classic approach, just live and wriggling, to attract all the fish swimming in the water column. That splash, that was Jekka casting nearby. Now, by no means is this a big fish, don't think that. And we cast the feeder. So let's see, will we get a bite right away or not? It's actually quite nice to catch small fish in these conditions. We place the rod. It's going to be pushed a little bit now. Of course. But that's all we can do. Just watch and keep an eye on the tip. In short, guys, we're taking it step by step. And how they survived until the speech, and then realized that the fisher side and the sunflowers, the guys are just breaking the reeds. This is Vadim, once again the mayor, as the percentage. I got it, Rai. And we have our first bite. Both of you guys. The roach has arrived. Not bad, Diamond, just left, right? We got our first roach and it bit on a bunch of maggots. Excellent. And our first fish, just like that, a roach, is heading off into the wild river. Nice. The first one is on, got it. Oh. Guys, look how it's going. We're catching well. Here, in the current, where we have these obstacles all the time. Dima, look. There's the leader. Yeah, you might break it. Please. Can you imagine? Wow, look at this one, right? Wow. Zakan. A bite, right? Yeah, look, check it out right now. Go get it, go get it. There's a bite. We wanted to show you guys a lot of rams. On that side, the reeds are breaking. It was really hitting hard, right, Jekka? Fedorok is biting. Hey, what about the blacksmith? Chub, roach, and redfin, that's it. Whoa, look at how many there are. Yeah, start and finish. What are you talking about? Come on, come on. One. I get it, I didn't catch anything. Haha, but there are a lot of them, you know. Catch it in the field. Yes, but be careful, we can't find it in the grass. It'll run away. Don't chase it, look for it. This is shocking. And they are still hard to find, damn. Look, it's tearing. Wow, look at that. What I like is the current. If she takes it, you know, and sits there, she won't play with them for long. Got it. Small roach, yeah. Without bait, the roach is on. The bait will go for the evening. Yeah, that's how we fish. One feeder is shorter, guys. One with worm and corn, and the other one just in the water column. What a fighter, taking all the fish that's out there. Look, it's already here. There it is, there it is. Circling here, then yes. The bites are going great. I like fishing like this. It's really cool, we've never fished like this before. And suddenly we have these kinds of bites. We have a variety of fish in different sizes, ranging from small to big. Our goal is to try and increase the number of fish we catch by employing various techniques and strategies to maximize our efforts. We didn't flip over, right, guys? It seems fine. But they had a little incident. Yes. Only bites on the current. Corn and maggot. Sandwich. Again, not everything happens at once. You have to wait a bit. about the roach. Look guys, corn. Here it is. Corn with maggots. This is the bait. Corn and 2 maggots. The main thing is that it moves. We're going to do it like this from the bottom. Let's try it on the belly. Oh, let's give it a try. Let's try again. We caught a couple of nice bream today on the chub. Also with bait, to create some cloudiness in the water, so to speak. Friends, the sun has just turned, and the sunny spot is over there. The surface fish are biting really well over there. So the roach, this little bream, has come out to the sunny spot, and it's all kind of milling around there. Our task is to catch fish there. It's biting. Almost the same. Of course, with bait it happens instantly. We catch them on the rise and on the drop. But you can also catch fish without bait. How greedy it is on corn. What's up guys? This river is so narrow it's almost scary. And here, when someone passes by on a motorboat, it stops immediately. The fish immediately stops biting. She knows, she can feel that something is about to swim by. Dima, do you want me to catch the boat for you? Catch. Do we need to... Guys, well, it's late evening now. Zeka, is there anyone fishing with a feeder? Yeah, let's take a look now. Let's go for another one. Look, it's just going off. The feeder is just biting. Great, we're switching to something more coarse. No rush gear. So we'll be catching, yeah, Dima, some night fish now. Got one. Oh. Roach. That's fine. Dima wants to switch to bottom fishing. I'll keep going with the feeder. Catch, the bream may lie down, but also perhaps it will be correctly visible. So what do you think will bite? We have a lot of greenery here because it got snagged on the feeder. Dima, tell us about your tackle. What are you going to use to fish? On the bottom rod. Usually a throw rod. Without a feeder to a feeder. Show me, how much weight do you have there? What do you have, 150? Wow. And what about the film critique? A big thick leader. Thick, really very thick. And the worm is out, guys. Now Zeka is going to go. Takes out a couple of shrimp. What are you going to chop it with? Haha. Ha, guys. Dima is casting. And Zeka is off. Chop branches. And shrimp. We have such a wonderful sunset, and we're getting ready to go full throttle for the night. They are at the bottom, and of course I'm with the feeders in my spot, guys. How do you start the holy choke? Look at the indicator, so we're on the feeder tip. Here, I've threaded 2 of these like this. Here is the common cambric, and now between these 2 is my. We're threading our indicator through once and threading our indicator through again. You definitely need to use 2 connectors. This way the line won't get tangled up. It turns out that this is such a wonderful thing, you see. I have already done exactly the same thing. The first rod, which will also be set up like this, will clearly show us every bite at night, and it will work perfectly. Cool. So guys, I'm all set for night fishing. Fireflies, just as it should be. I cast my line with worms and corn. You see, there are just an unbelievable number of insects and moths. The guys are hiding. Anyway, whoever can, Zeka, put on a jacket because they're getting completely eaten up, right? Seriously, right, Diamond? What a swarm of insects, guys. It's just pitch black, right, Zeka? Look. Whoa.
The first bite on the feeder. Look, who is it? A pike. No, it's a roach. Roach. Roach on the feeder. It's me. And I have one too.
Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna get a bite, Diamond. Oh no, it's just grass. Look at this one. Tadpole. The light is terrible, guys. Guys, this little male caught a bunch of worms on a feeder. I caught a big bunch of worms. Hey, look. There's a bite, I think. What's going on? And there's a catfish sitting there. For the numbers. The baby went, he was a real beauty. But let's go past. Let's look, let's go past. Let there be fatwa and other fish there. Whoa. And here comes the catfish, haha. The feeder. It's catching, guys, not just small fish and bream, but also catfish at night on worms. This is awesome. Guys, so I hooked a bunch of worms thinking it's night. I'll be fishing with a bunch of worms. On one feeder, just a bunch of worms, and on the other one, corn. And so, we're standing here the first bite, and I say, guys, what's going on there? I see a little catfish. Great, I've got the feeder over there. Looks like it's bending, that's cool. Let's try to keep fishing. I was the first to stand out at night, for now. It's empty, even. Yeah, just like that, we'll cast the rod. We're making recasts. He has a little nose, a pill, I get it, it's small. Guys, look at the dew, check it out. It's already 10 o'clock and there's such a huge drop in temperature. We've got a little table here, and there's dew, so we're casting our lines. So far only Somiki has spat on me, that's it. And there was nothing. Absolutely no bites. We're going to keep trying, and the float is gone, is it not? It's a big one, right, friends? And honestly, I'm all wet. Look at the feeder. But you can see how there's a lot of dew. The temperature dropped dramatically. An incredible day. Hot at night. There was a huge drop in temperature, an incredible day, hot. Night, I scold. Everyone went away. He went to Jackie, both of them. Nice catch. Yeah, careful, guys. Let's keep working. Then both of them, but Vicky. Well, the first one is not bad. It's 11 o'clock. And I thought there was grass. Yeah, cover the grass. Nice one. Let's go to the garden. Let's go to our fish. I'm sending you off, and the little ones. Good. I apologize. A bunch of something like, perhaps, a bunch of worms. Everything is great. I had fallen asleep.
Yeah, I dreamed about them. Then there was this gap.
The bite was strong, yes. You're already in the grass, it can't be.
He was standing there. There hadn't been any grass before. It didn't get caught on him.
And then there was such a hit. Yeah, look. Another one. Sonic, a dreamy bite. On the feeder. Again, and on the feeder. Give it here, take it. Look at this one. It's a dream. Here it is, guys. This is already ours for today. 3 dreams. And this one took the feeder. I wanted to bite, in short. Not big, not like Jackie's, but bigger than the one that was my first little baby. Video. Let's sneak in quietly. Quietly, let's take it carefully like I did there from the edge, to let it sit for a bit. And the title. Now we're going to free the little worm for in the mouth. A good powerful bite. I thought there were catfish like yours, you know. Just like that bite before. We got the key out of the tub and look at this one. Here he is, a beauty. Let's release him here too. Baby. Now let's turn around and go to Lunda. Yes.
He took off its frame. The line broke.
Guys, it's already 1 in the morning. We're getting ready to head home. Diamond is frozen because even without pants his ear is covered in sweat. The dew is incredible. You saw it. Bites, what can I say?
Absolutely nothing came from the white fish.
There were a lot of bites on the feeder. I changed the hooks, the size of the hooks, and the worms. I tried everything, even a bunch of worms. Here on a bunch of worms there are little catfish. But nothing was biting on corn, maggots, or anything else. There were 4 more bites, which we did, but we hooked, but just don't look. Yes, we didn't understand. It seemed like it had a good bite. Hop, and there's nothing. I thought it was just small fish nibbling at the edges of the bunch of worms, and there weren't even any bites. Yeah, so guys, this is just one of those transitional moments with the Jigosome. The catfish itself. I definitely have to make a wish. You don't want to wish like that. You have teeth, but you can grab its tail. Then yes, we'll show it to you. Mustache. My good one managed to catch a Caravash. Come on, let's release it. Carefully. Lazily, like, damn. Yeah, listen, like this, right? I thought he was still gathering worms here. Look at that one. It's going. Some kind of snake. He won't understand a thing. Check out, he doesn't want to leave. Got it. With color, oh, give way. Yeah. To the light, right? We lit it up for him so we can start gathering. The fish, Jeka, is releasing everything that's there. Yeah, I'm releasing everyone. Yeah, well, we really had a blast at Dubas, of course. It was no child's play. Oh. Roach, Rudd, anyway. Look how many fish there are alive, every single one.
Even from Siberia, which was the only one, even the glue was eating the fruit.